this kind of question will be on your test. Now, check it out. It's asking you for the kind of function that will result in the following values when we have a pattern like this. 3, 6, 9, 12, and of course 15 and onwards. Well, these are different functions and they reflect these patterns. By the way, double chocolate fudge ice cream is pretty good. Now, f of x equals 2x. Is that going to be a reflection of this function? What do you think? Well, let's see. Let's put in the values. I'm going to put these in over to the side, and I'm going to just see if it works. Let's see if f, I'm going to put a little table together, x and y. 1, if I put in f of 1, I get 2. If I put in 2, I'm going to get 4. You see how that works? Because f of 1 is equal to 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. All right? Etc., etc. And now if I put in f of 2, I get 2 times 2. That's how we work it out. And we get 4. So that clearly is not going to work here. We're looking at our y values, and they're not going to reflect the pattern we need. If we look at this, and the output of a function, it's got to reflect this right here, and it doesn't here. So let's try a different one and see if it works. Let's try f of x equals 4x minus 3. Plug in numbers, x and y. Okay, I'll use a different color in case, and we'll go from there. And by the way, I know that salted caramel these days is looking pretty good. Now, x and y, let's see what we got. Let's put this in. We're going to put in f of 1, or f of 0, let's say. 1 is equal to we got 4 minus 3 equals 1. So we got 1 is going to give us 1. Well, already it's not really working out the way we want it to make sure that that works. If we put in f of 2, we're going to get 4 times 2 minus 3, which is 8 minus 3 is 5. And that's not going to follow the same pattern that we want. So that clearly didn't work. One last one, and let's see if this one will work. You've got to plug in numbers, and that's the only way you're going to find out if it's going to happen. So in this case, we're looking for the y values to get to be 3, 6, 9, and 12. Well, let's try f of x equal to 3x plus 3. If we do that, then check it out. We have double fudge. We put in 1 for x, and we get out for y. 3 times 1 plus 3. We get 6. Oh, looks like the pattern might, we've got something now. We've got at least something in the pattern that is going to, we've got something to work with. Let's see if it follows the pattern. If we put in 0, we're going to get 3 times 0 plus 3, which is 3. And look what's going on. We now are starting to see that we have the sequence 3, 6, 9. Let's see if it happens with 9. We put in 2, we get 3 times 2 plus 3, and indeed we do. We get 9. And guess what? We have found the function that results from these values. In other words, these values are going to result or be the y values when we put in x values. These are called, the x values are the domain, the y values are the range. And that's what happens. And French vanilla tastes fine. Do we have a clap for Mr. Day on this one? I think this is a great video. Thank you very much.